Hey, so this is muscle specialist Dominic Nuzdu, and I wanted to just kind of briefly give an explanation of what I actually do and what I don't do, all right? Because I think there's a lot of confusion out there with all these different modalities that pop up, right? And some things might look similar, but there's very big differences, right? So basically, I help people move better, okay? How do I do that? I use various modes of contractions. My thought process really is what sets what I do apart, okay? I do some positional testing, which is subjective, right? But I like to corroborate with the client, meaning I feel like the quality's good, they feel like the quality's good, and I'm gonna move on. Also with range of motion, how do they feel when they move? How does it look to me? We agree and we move on. Now these things are subjective, there's no way around it. Okay? And anytime you do some kind of manual test on somebody, there's a post-activation potentiation response with any intervention you do after, right? So these things you have to take into consideration. I'm fully aware of these things, right? A lot of modalities don't take these into consideration, and it appears like voodoo when things get better, okay? That's a huge problem in this community, right, with these things, okay? So what I don't do, I don't treat pain, right? My main goal is not to get rid of somebody's pain. Now, if I can improve the way they move, the way they contract, hopefully their pain gets better. But I'm not a pain manager, I'm not a pain specialist, okay? I'm not a massage therapist. I don't stretch people. I don't foam roll people. I don't dig into fascia. I don't dig into tissues, all right? I use exercise to try to make people better. When I say better, I mean move better, feel better, contract better. And again, these are subjective, unless I hook up a dynamometer where you can see numbers, but ultimately, it's how I look at the client, how they are moving, how they feel, and then I go from there. But exercise is what I do. I'm an exercise specialist, muscle specialist. I deal with the muscular system and improving it through exercise, right? There's no voodoo, there's no magic. No modality is magic. Okay? There's certain mechanisms in place that whatever you do, and you have to be aware of these things. So again, the main difference is the thought process I'm using and my understanding of what PAP is, right? Post-activation potentiation, and trying to corroborate information with what I see and what the client feels, and use specific exercises to improve them. So I hope that helps. Thanks.